Why do you think the content hasn't worked?
Not that interesting of a guy. Maybe the value isn't there. So like we've gone from like the education side of like, hey, here's all the tax strategies you can do,
Uh-huh.
talk about the strategy itself. I no, my personal belief, talk with my wife and stuff, is like I think taxes is just a very dry industry. Maybe no one cares because people barely file their taxes now. Like we run into people who don't file their taxes even. So yeah,
Yeah.
might be just a dry ass industry. Yeah.
I would reject that. Um,
Yeah.
so I think if you look at Erica Taught Me, she has do you know who she is? She's a lawyer. She does,
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep,
I mean, I think legal is more boring than taxes. And she's got like 5.5 million followers on just like Instagram.
yep.
So I don't think tax is boring. I think you might make tax boring. And I say that not in a harsh way. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I
Also,
probably do.
yeah, I'd also look
Yeah.
at Vivian too. She does some financial stuff that I think is more like tactically personal finance y. I think there's also like you look at Dave Ramsey, obviously he's personal finance as well, but in a different kind of flavor, more on the saving side. But I think absolutely if you did like live, like, hey, well, I got two things you can do right now, like you demonstrating the expertise. I mean, look at what I'm doing, right? Business advice could be, perceived as boring. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, people like making money and people like saving money. And so in some ways, if you think it's tax, then it's boring. If it's like, let me show you how I saved this guy $100,000 in his pocket in 20 minutes, that is far more interesting.
Hmm.
And so I think demonstration of expertise in a world of AI is super, super important. And it will be something that AI will not be able to fake. So I would say do that as a content strategy,
Okay.
demonstrating the expertise. In terms of your, where are you posting right now?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Facebook's been getting some traction lately, actually.
Dude, Facebook has the most
LinkedIn,
users
YouTube.
out of any social media platform. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
buyers are
yep.
on Facebook, dude. Like the older demographics there, and guess what they have? The money. So I think you should totally double down on Facebook. It's actually like people are not using it enough. Like we grow disproportionately quickly on Facebook as well. Um, okay, so the content you're making, you were making tax stuff. You shifted to making something else. What is that?
Oh no, it's all tax stuff too.
Okay,
We've just been making more tax
then what's the
content. That's all we
process? You just say like
process.
here's a tax code you didn't know about.
Usually like yeah, here's a like strategy, paying your kids, Augusta rule, renting your
No,
home.
go real stories, man.
Uh-huh.
You have
Real
how many clients
stories.
you got?
Near 800.
Okay. So imagine as part of the value add that you have, you also do a
Mm-hmm.
personal call with them, like what I'm doing right now. And then
Uh-huh.
you do the fastest diagnosis of their business and you cut it down and you start clipping it. So now it's a value add and it's marketing. Because you just
Okay.
it's not interesting because it's a hypothetical. So what makes
Mm-hmm.
content interesting is stakes, right? You have to have
Stakes.
stakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
there's ways of making stakes, which is the artificial way, which is like you just create a hook. A hook creates artificial stakes, which is curiosity. What if I wasted my time if I don't hear the rest of this? That's the stake with a good hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we want to create real stakes, it's like, if someone starts a call and says, I'm on the edge of a cliff, I'm about to jump off. And if people actually believe that, the stakes on the call are life or death, right? And so you will get watch time. Now, of course, you want to do this ethically and whatnot, but I use it as an example. And so for you, are you studying anyone in the space that you like admire that you think is doing a good job?
Mm. Not studying game tape. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, look at what the
Yeah.
people who are like I just gave you two, but like you should have like a list of 10 who are doing better than you. Look at the hooks that they're using and then say, okay, can I use this hook and then solve it a different way? So I'm not a big believer in copying people's content. I think it's a bad idea. But if you want to use a hook, I think that's whatever. If you want to reuse 5 or 10 words and then you have a very different delivery on that hook, I'm all for that. And so I think a combination of studying the people who are in the space, modeling the structure, because you have to hook, retain, reward is literally how content works, right? I'm going to bet that your hooks aren't that good and that the content itself is generic rather than specific. And so people like think about how silly I use this example a lot, but I think it drives it home. Like Dave Ramsey literally tells people 3 hours a day, 5 days a week for 40 years, spend less than you make. That's the content. I could make an argument that that is drier than tax, right? But when you get into the story of it, and it's like, oh, my husband's cheating on me, and he did this thing. Now it's like, there's drama there, right? So you can use the stories, because at the end of the day, you're just going to give them a couple of pieces of advice, and you're like, well, shoot, there's only so many tax codes. It's like, dude, he literally tells people to spend less. Like the advice couldn't be simpler.
Yeah,
But it's the situation, it's the context that makes it interesting. And the stakes is, what did you spend last year? And imagine the one where it's like, I have a $500,000 tax bill and I don't have the cash. Stakes. And I bet you, have you had that situation happen?
Oh yeah.
Right. You have amazingly high stakes in this business and you're just not using it.
Oh, okay. So using clients, confirm it's cool with them, chop it up, mix it up. In terms of demonstration of expertise,
Yeah.
is that just like a show?
No,
Or
no.
how
Like
would
I'm
you
saying,
best-
demonstrate
yeah.
your expertise. I'm demonstrating my expertise right now. Right? You do what I'm doing. Show you helping someone save money on taxes.
Oh, okay. And then use the medium through a client.
Yeah. Do you have any, because you're local, right?
When do I mean that?
As in, like, you have in-person business. You said San Francisco, so a lot of people, you're in the Bay Area. So a lot
Oh,
of people.
it's fully remote actually. Yeah.
Okay. Well, worst case, if they're all geographically located, you can invite them in to do some stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do it IRL. Don't do a Zoom call. Type
Yeah,
of
I think
thing.
IRL will work a lot better.
Oh, okay.
If you
Yeah, I
have
mean,
that
good
ability,
chunk of
which
the
you
month.
do it. You know what I mean?
Got. Oh, okay. That's a key part.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
Okay.
Dave Ramsey's remote, so I don't want you to get this belief that it doesn't work the other way. But I'm saying, if it's your first shot, it'll be easier to get it to work in person than it will be remote.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
That's
let me
cool.
give you the TLDR on this. You need to build in to your delivery model a mechanism that on a monthly basis, you are going to talk to 20 to 50 clients. And you're going to talk to them in person or remote, and you're going to record that so you can give them more value. And you're going to structure the call in a way so that you can start with the stakes that they're going through, their last year's bill versus this year's bill, or maybe how they started and what the bill that's upcoming and how we're going to try and pay it down, whatever it is. And then you're going to go through 1 to 3 tactics. They're going to help them. That's it. You just do that over and over and over again.
Gold. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's solid there. And then fill down. And then are they in that clip or no?
Yeah, of course in their
or
clip.
Get their consent.
Yeah.
Okay. Get consent.
Yeah, and you can also just blur out this is where a phone works well because you don't see the faces. It's John from whatever, like no one knows, right? So you could just do face and they could do all the financials. But if you have no face and it's just John, who knows, right? So you can do it that way, or if they're in person, you can blur out the face. Either way works, man.
Okay. And then generally our meetings right now are about an hour. Like, would it be that long or no?
No, I mean our meeting right now is 10 minutes and we're about to end.
All right. Okay.
So it's just
okay, quick things.
Yeah, dude. It's just like you're good at this stuff. You're doing $4 million a year, right? So you don't suck at it. So just give them 1 or 2 things that they can take away, and also you can just consider calling. Like, you have followers, right? Even though you've been posting for a while, DM some of your followers. Just say, hey, want to do a free tax salt? No pitch. I'm just doing it for content. Your lucky day.
Nice.
Cool.
Dude, so solid, man.
All
Thank
right,
you
good.
so much.
Appreciate you, dude.
All right, take care.
Rock and roll. All right. Vantage is the group that I'm taking the calls from. It's our $1 million plus community for business owners. If you are a $1 million plus community, for business owners you'd like to join, you can go there. I priced it as cheap as they would let me. I just asked them, how cheaply can I put this? And they said, make it $1,000 a month. Even though the revenue maximization point, by the way, was $5,000 a month. The cheapest amount, the point of marginal cheapness, which is beyond that point, people would not believe that it would be possible, was $1,000, which is why it is priced that way. So if that's you, love to have you. Inside, we do lots of AI stuff, which is what we're focused on. All right. Rock, roll. Let's see. I'm gonna do one from the chat real quick. Alex, what is your advice for people at rock bottom? I live in a third world country. I tried to offer B2B AI agentic services starting in the US, but there are compliance and trust issues. I don't know what the compliance issues would be. I mean, it sounds like you just couldn't sell people. There's no issue with, like, you could sell agentic setup services to businesses all day long till the cows come home. So I don't think that's a problem. I will say that I'm going to bet, just off of the name that I saw, that you probably need to do a cleanse of your social media to make it look like you're a legit business. You need to make sure that your content looks like it's AI'd out and looks clean and good, so that they're like, man, I want my stuff to look like this and look dialed. And then your outreach attempts and things like that, those calls will go better. Also, if you have a very, very, very strong accent, speaking English, it will for sure affect your sales. With that, let's rock.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Alex Hormozi, I love you.
I love you too, man. Let's
All right,
rock.
cool. So I'm Abram. I have an easy natural weight loss program for women online.
Okay.
We do 4.1